What's up, y'all? It's your girl Brandy from Stay Snatched, and my fall off the bone baked turkey wings are on the agenda today. This is such a classic recipe. I love to serve it, of course, with rice and always my favorite soul food side dishes. You won't believe how easy these are to make. Stay tuned and I'll walk you through the process. When you grab turkey wings from the store, they'll probably come in three different parts. You'll have the flat, drum, and the wingette. I take off that wingette part and then I divide these up between flats and drums. This allows them to cook evenly and consistently at the same temperature. So I always split them up. And then for the spices, you really can use whatever you like. I'm using Creole seasoning, smoked paprika, salt, and pepper. I also have some broth because we're going to drizzle this in the pan to keep them juicy while the turkey wings bake. And I'm going to start by drizzling olive oil onto both sides of those turkey wings. And then I'm going to sprinkle my spices throughout onto both sides as well. And then you want to use enough spices to fully coat the turkey wings. And so I have detailed measurements listed in the description box below, but always add more spices if you see any areas that are unseasoned, and then you rub those into the skin of those turkey wings as well. Make sure both sides are fully seasoned and those spices are rubbed in. And now I'm gonna add that broth to the bottom of a pan. I'm using a 12-inch pan here. You can also use a 9 by 13-inch baking dish. I'm gonna place those seasoned wings on top of that broth. And like I mentioned earlier, this broth is super important because it's going to help keep those turkey wings tender, juicy, and moist while they bake so they don't dry out. I'm also going to place some foil on top of this pan. That is another way to lock in and seal that moisture in the turkey wings as these bake. And so these are gonna bake low and slow. So your oven should be at 350 degrees and I'm gonna bake these for 90 minutes. And so that's for the initial go round. After these have baked for 90 minutes, what I do is I remove that foil and then these go back in for an additional 30 minutes, still at 350 degrees. And after that 30 minutes, this is how they're gonna look. That skin is perfectly crisp. These are super tender. That meat will literally fall off the bone. That's how I know when these are done. If that meat's not falling off the bone, then they are not finished. And so I paired these with collard greens along with some candied sweet potatoes. You can find both of those recipes on my website.